Hello everyone, welcome to the Wonder Garden channel. For orchids to grow healthy, they need strong roots. This allows them to develop sustainably and produce many large, beautiful, and vibrant flowers. When in bloom, the flowers can stay on the stems for up to 6 months before wilting. Leaves that absorb enough fertilizer and light will always remain green, while the plant becomes sturdy and less prone to pests. In this video, to give you more options for caring for orchids at home, I'm sharing a new organic fertilizer made from ingredients available in every kitchen. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any orchid care tips. Let's get started. The ingredient I need is 1 apple. I will peel the apple, and don't rush to throw the peel away. Many people often underestimate natural fertilizers, but in fact, when used properly, they can be just as effective as ready-made mineral fertilizers while being safer, gentler, and much more plant-friendly. On the Wonder Garden channel, you can also find many ways to make homemade organic fertilizers from familiar kitchen ingredients. They are not only cost-effective, but also help plants grow in a sustainable way. Apple peels contain a lot of potassium, calcium, vitamins, and natural organic acids. These nutrients help stimulate flowering, make the flowers larger, enhance their color, and keep them blooming longer. In addition, apple peels also support strong root development, boost the plant's resistance, and help it recover faster after periods of weakness. After getting the apple peels, I will put all of them into a clean glass jar. Next, I add 500 milliliters of hot water. Hot water helps extract the maximum amount of potassium, calcium, vitamins, and organic acids from the apple peels, creating a nutrient-rich solution that is excellent for stimulating flowering, nourishing the roots, and restoring the plant's vitality. Close the lid tightly and let it steep for about 3 hours. The next ingredient I use is oats. I will take 2 tablespoons of oatmeal. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. Then I add 500 milliliters of hot water. Then stir well until the powder is completely dissolved. After stirring, I close the lid and let it sit until the water cools completely. When oats are soaked this way, they release many natural nutrients that help nourish strong roots and improve the aeration of the growing medium. After 3 hours, when both the apple peel solution and the oat solution have completely cooled, I will strain them and remove all the residue, keeping only the liquid extract. At the same time, I mix these 2 solutions together to create a nutrient-rich mixture that is excellent for nourishing the roots and stimulating flowering. To make the solution lighter, easier for the plant to absorb, and safer to use, I will dilute it with an additional 1 liter of clean water before applying it. At that point, we will have a complete natural organic fertilizer, ready to care for orchids and other plants in the garden. Method 1. Wiping the leaves of the orchid. Take a cotton pad or a soft cloth, soak it with the solution, and gently wipe all the orchid leaves, making sure to clean both the top and bottom surfaces. You should do this once or twice a month. Wiping the leaves helps completely remove dust and long-standing residues on the leaf surface, while also eliminating fungi and small insects that reside on the orchid leaves and can harm the plant. In particular, you should be very careful when cleaning the underside of the leaves, as this area is moist and prone to accumulating fungi and insects. If not cleaned regularly, they will wait for favorable conditions to cause disease and damage the orchid. When the leaves are clean, the stomata on their surface remain unobstructed, allowing the plant to photosynthesize more efficiently. This increases its resistance, helping the orchid become healthier, with noticeably glossier and thicker leaves. Method 2. Watering the base and soaking the roots of the orchid. With this method, you use the fertilizer solution to water directly at the base of each orchid pot. When watering, pour slowly and evenly around the base so that the solution gradually penetrates the growing medium and reaches deep into the roots. This natural fertilizer strongly stimulates the growth of new roots, helping them become white, plump, with shiny green tips that firmly anchor into the growing medium. At the same time, the solution also helps retain moisture in the substrate, keeping it evenly damp and preventing sudden dryness, which significantly improves the root's ability to absorb and metabolize nutrients. When the roots absorb nutrients well, the orchid will grow more vigorously from within, with greener leaves, sturdier stems, and more efficient photosynthesis. As a result, the plant is fully nourished to produce new shoots, develop strong roots, and prepare for the flowering stage. You should do this once or twice a month to help the orchid grow steadily and sustainably. Regular watering promotes root growth, shoot development, and enhances photosynthesis, thereby stimulating stronger flowering and producing more beautiful blooms. After soaking for the full time, simply lift the orchid pot, let the excess water drain, and then place the plant back in its original spot to continue caring for it. Method 3. Misting the orchid. With this method, simply pour the fertilizer solution into a spray bottle, then mist it evenly over the orchid's leaves and roots. Apples are very rich in carbohydrates, protein, calcium, phosphorus, potassium, zinc, iron, and many other trace elements, while also containing a large amount of vitamin A and vitamin C. These are all essential nutrients for the growth, development, and flowering of orchids. Thanks to these nutrients, orchids can enhance metabolism, develop strong roots, grow thicker leaves, and boost flower bud formation. You can mist or water your orchids with this solution regularly, about once every 2 weeks, and you will notice significant growth. In addition, you can alternate it with other organic fertilizers to provide a diverse range of nutrients, helping the plant develop evenly and sustainably. Regular fertilization for orchids is extremely important, especially in the autumn. This is the stage when the plant accumulates energy and begins forming many new flower spikes. With proper care, the orchid will bloom simultaneously, with long stems, large flowers, vibrant colors, and flowers that last a long time on the stems. Results. After just 2 to 3 fertilizations, you will start to see new roots sprouting from the base, white, plump, with shiny green tips firmly anchored into the growing medium. This is a clear sign that the orchid has begun to recover and is absorbing nutrients very well. Even more wonderful, healthy orchids that have long struggled to bloom will start producing new flower buds from the leaf axils. Each flower spike quietly emerges and grows day by day, signaling that a new flowering season is approaching. This is the result of proper care, timely attention, and patiently staying with the plant. As long as you love your orchids enough, they will surely reward you with the most vibrant and long-lasting flower spikes. Each flower that blooms is a well-deserved result of the days you patiently cared for the plant, from every watering, fertilizing, and the love you gave it. And when the flowers bloom brilliantly, that is when you feel most clearly the simple joy that your garden brings. What do you think about caring for orchids using this method? If you find it easy to apply and effective, leave a comment below so we can share more experiences together. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like it, share it with fellow orchid lovers, and subscribe to the Wonder Garden channel so you won't miss the next plant care videos. Thank you all for always accompanying me.